Hello YouTube, I'm here for February 1st, the Raw results, and I'm about to talk about it and give a review. Like I said last time when I reviewed SmackDown, I do not watch the full show. I just go on YouTube and go on the WWE YouTube page and watch the last 2 minutes of every match because I feel like WWE is too predictable and I do not want to give them any views. So I didn't see all the matches, only saw some of them, so I'm about to go on the website and see who won, which half of them I probably won't even be fucking surprised because it's always the same shit. So we have Kalisto defeated Rusev, which we know he won by a countout, which is fucking stupid. We all knew that Kalisto was going to win because they really want to promote him. So are we shocked that he beat Rusev? No. Let's move on. The Usos defeated the Social Outcasts. Have they even won a match since they became a group? They never even won a fucking match. So, is that a surprise that they lost? No. And I have to say something. I did see some of that match, and the Usos do not get any type of reaction at all. Nobody's buying this shit no more. Nobody likes them no more. They're just too overpushed. So, The Rock, we know he came to Raw 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago to push them, but nobody still don't give a fuck about them. Then we have AJ Styles is on the Miz TV. They end up fighting. What a fucking surprise. It's like every guest on the Miz TV ends up fighting him, so at this point it got old and fucking dry. We see the same shit every week. Where they fucking beat his ass because he talks shit about them. Not a fucking surprise. We have Brie Bella, she defeats Charlotte with a roll up. Rolling my eyes because this is fucking stupid. We've seen them face each other like every other week. And every other week, Brie Bella would lose. But now, since she's on Total Divas and Total Divas is back on, now she's going to win the match. Fucking scripted. Oh, now all of a sudden she fucking wins a match when Total Divas is on. Get the fuck out of here. Big Show defeats Eric Rowan. I don't fucking care. What you call it? The Wyatt family, they always lose their matches when it's one-on-one matches. They only win when it's a tag team match, when they have outnumbered the other people. They never won solo matches, so at this point, I'm not fucking surprised he lost. Titus O'Neil defeated Tyler Breeze. Not a fucking surprise either, because they're trying to promote Titus O'Neil. You notice that Darren Young hasn't been with Titus O'Neil, because they're trying to push him as a solo wrestler. Tyler Breeze has been nothing but a jobber since he made it on the main roster. His ass should have stayed in NXT. Dolph Ziggler defeated Kevin Owens. It's not a fucking surprise because it seems like this show, all the baby faces are winning all the matches. So, Brie Bella, I don't know if she's a face or not, but it seems like every other match, the baby faces won the matches. So, it's not so fucking surprised that Kevin Owens lost the match. But in reality, he probably would beat his ass because we saw the matches he had with Finn Balor and other people from NXT. So, how is he losing to Dolph Ziggler, who does the same fucking moves every fucking match? Sasha Banks defeats Becky Lynch. Made no sense. Team Bad broke up officially on Monday Night Raw, even though last week people said when they were there they showed a backstage footage of Sasha Banks saying she doesn't need them. But now they took that out the taping supposedly. So now we have Sasha Banks in the middle of the ring. They cut a promo and she says she's a solo and she's back. When I'm thinking, you're back from what? Where the fuck did you go? But anyway, she says she's back, and that's when Tamina and Naomi say that they support her. So then they stayed for her match versus Becky Lynch. And this made no fucking sense. I don't know if y'all guys saw this at all, but you know how she says, "I respect y'all, I love y'all, and just because we're not a group, I still need y'all." And then during the match, Becky Lynch gets thrown out the ring, and then Naomi and Tamina are trying to do something, and here comes Sasha. I don't need y'all. I don't know why the fuck you guys are even here. I don't fucking need y'all. Didn't you just say like 2 minutes ago that you want them to stay with you? That you still need them to be with you ringside, but you're just not doing this team shit no more? You just said 5 minutes ago that you respect them and you want them to stay ringside. Now you're telling them you don't need them. So that made no sense for them to break them up like that. So then Naomi pushes Sasha when she says that. Sasha pushes her back, and then then Sasha Banks is trying to go back in the ring, and they pull her ass out of the ring, start beating her ass. And then here comes Becky Lynch. She randomly just excuse me, this shit is popping up on my laptop. This Norton security shit. It's fucking annoying. As I was saying, yeah, so Becky Lynch sees that she's getting beat up and she fucking helps her, which made no fucking sense because she just attacked her last week at TLC and we saw fucking, no, what, this didn't make sense to me. How Naomi and Tamina were beating up Sasha Banks and they're looking right at the fucking ring and they don't see fucking Becky Lynch ready to jump on them. They're beating her up literally on the floor and looking the direction that Becky Lynch is, yet they don't fucking know that she's jumping on them. So, this storyline don't make sense at all. So we have R-Truth still won't be Goldust tag team partner, which at this point, who fucking cares? But I guess that's something they're really trying to hype up. Then we have Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Yippee! They reunite. This is the first time we've seen them since the Authority broke up. Now, we fucking seen them tag every fucking week. This is not even fucking funny at this point. Why don't you just say the Shield without fucking Seth Rollins? This is fucking stupid. They're still the Shield. If one member leaves the group, it's still a fucking group at the end of the day. So I'm gonna say the fucking Shield versus New Day, since these bitches always working together. Which, of course, the New Day was Kofi and Big E. We never fucking see Xavier Woods do a 2-on-2. He only does a 3-man tag where he only's in the room, he punches and tags out right away. What the fuck? Is he like injured or something? Why does he never wrestle? Why is he always on the sideline? And why does he always have a fucking wrestling attire on, Xavier Wood? You don't fucking wrestle. The Royal Rumble, you didn't defend the title. In the Royal Rumble, you didn't go in the Royal Rumble. It was Kofi who defended the title and win the Royal Rumble. Your lazy ass didn't do shit. So why the fuck do you always wear a wrestling attire like you're about to do something? So that makes no sense how he's always in his wrestling gear, yet his ass is never in the ring. But anyways, we all know who won the match. Like I said, the babyface won the match, which was the fucking the Shield one. So, like I said, boring. Y'all didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. Same shit. So, thank you for watching. I'll be back for Thursday Night SmackDown. Hopefully that shit excites me.